Lawyer, the reason I called you into my office is to remind you that in this interrogation, you are expected to observe and not say a word.
Excuse me.
Oh yes. You are to be seen and not heard.
You don't expect me to keep quiet, officer. I just got to your station, and I demanded for an audience with my client, which is the normal thing to do. But your boys have persistently denied me access to my client. I really don't understand. You can't expect me to sit and watch your boys dictate to my client what he should or should not write in his statement sheet.
Are you done?
For Christ's sake, anybody writing a statement in the police should do so voluntarily, and without any interference whatsoever.
Nobody is interfering.
Then why are your officers dictating to my client what to write or not to write in his statement?
Lawyer, you don't talk to me that way. I am not your mate. I have tried to be nice to you, but it seems you don't want peace. You want to show you are stubborn. Sergeant, prepare the remand order, and the bail bond for the suspect to sign immediately. Also prepare the cell for the suspect to move in as soon as he is done writing his statement. Lawyer, I think we are done here. You can now go to the interrogation room, and have audience with your client. But ensure you behave yourself. Kindly leave my office.
Mr. Shitter, write down here that you received the sum of 3 million naira from the petitioner.
Officer, I beg, I'm done writing my own statement. I've written everything I remember about this transaction.
Who told you that you are done? You must write down everything I tell you to write, until I say you are done. Put full stop here, then continue writing from the next line.
Tell me, Mr. Shitu, have you been shown a copy of the petition against you?
Not yet. As soon as I got to this station, the officer gave me this statement sheet and started dictating to me what I should write.
You mean you're answering to a petition that have not even been shown to you?
Yes, lawyer.
This is very interesting, indeed. Officer, can I have a copy of the petition against my client, please?
I'm sorry, I cannot show you the petition.
How then do you expect a suspect to answer to a petition when he have not even seen the petition itself?
Lawyer, we have told you repeatedly today. During interrogations like this, you are only to be seen and not to be heard. You are only allowed to watch the proceedings and not say a word.
Oh, you want me to sit down and just observe? It cannot be. Never. I will not allow such absurdity happen in my presence. Mr. Shitu, stop writing that statement immediately. Don't write any further, unless the officer shows you a copy of the petition written against you.
Mr. Shitu, do not listen to your lawyer. He is misleading you. You must complete your statement, otherwise you won't like the outcome. Lawyer, your time is up. You must leave this interrogation room at once.
Sure, I will leave. But before I leave, Mr. Shitu, kindly include in your statement that you were not shown a copy of the petition written against you. Yet, you were forced by your investigating officer to write down your statement.
Lawyer, leave my office immediately. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I will be on my way out. But, trust me, I will be right back.
Mr. Shitu, I'm done with you. Get up and follow me. It's obvious you will sleep here tonight, stupid man. See what you have gotten yourself into. You allow your lawyer put you in more trouble than you are already.
I can't believe what your boys are doing. They're making my client answer to a petition he hasn't even read. Not to think of the fact that the subject matter of this investigation is not criminal in nature. It's purely a civil transaction, and has no business being determined in a police station, for Christ's sake. And also, the investigating officer just assaulted me, then, he threw my client into the cell. It's just so absurd.
Lawyer, you can't hijack my station. Never, not under my watch. You better control yourself and stop shouting like a madman. Listen, you see this elephant in the police logo? Do you know what it means? You cannot fight an elephant. Can you? It will crush you certainly. Don't be foolish to think you can fight against the Nigerian police force. Many have tried it and failed. Yours won't be any different. I suggest you behave yourself.
Oh, mark my words, officer. I swear to you with everything I hold dear. If you don't release my client from detention this instant, There is no length I will not go within the ambit of the law, to enforce his fundamental human rights. Then, I'll make sure, you and your officers, are brought to justice, for the misconduct I have witnessed in your station, today.
Calm down, lawyer. It hasn't gotten to that yet. The police and lawyers are more like brothers and sisters. We are friends. There is nothing we cannot talk about.
Oh, I see. It better be.
Please, take your seat, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Release the suspect, and bring him to my office immediately.
Wow. What happened? What did you tell the officer that made him release me?
Oh, I simply reminded the officer of his boundaries.
Toll. You tried. Whatever you did sure worked. Thank you for your timely intervention back there. Otherwise, I would have been in deep yogurt by now.
My pleasure, sir.